that blaze wall and try and stop some of these pushes come through. It looks like maybe just trying to make some noise over towards C
Kita
is
lihat apa yang
Borange.
terjadi antara Sentinels versus Borange.
Let me go ahead and
menggunakan
get
Phoenix, bro.
that situated for you guys, and we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. This pistol round kicking off.
C. Focus
4 members
menggunakan
over
Omen.
towards A. That's Spike down on the ground, yet to be picked up, as we do see Shazam dash away for taking a bit of damage. And that's gonna be the first kill coming the way of Orange.
Dead, bro.
Getting out on top here. Okay, trying to take down the Titans. Crazy Good is gonna be the benefactor of that kill, and with that, again, it doesn't really open up too many doors. That rotate is gonna be coming through, but with no noise being made, you still have to play this one safe. And again, this is a best of 3 thus far. Unfortunately, these seem to be...
What the fuck is that?
Go ahead and transition that over for you guys.
Selamat datang di protokol Gojek J3K. Jaga kesehatan, kebersihan, dan keamanan. Kami pastikan Gokar Goreng melakukan J3K. Cara aman hidup nyaman pakai Gojek.
Iklan mulu. Kayak wah, so lagging. Like
All
bener
quiet on the
anjing.
western front for now.
30 seconds
And with
left.
that first pick, I mean, really taking their time. Finally, with
Jeff
30
masuk
seconds
set,
left, they're going to dash onto the side.
Dapar
Dapper's going to find a kill into
membunuh.
Crazy Good,
Jeff.
so he finally trades it back here. Sinatra
Sinatra.
going to do what he can. Again, Frenzy in hand. It is a 4v4,
Sinatra, boom.
low health.
Oh,
On the Cypher,
Sinatra
Adam's
dead.
going to find one.
Dapper
That's going to be,
membunuh
I
Tomar.
mean, it
Adams
is
membunuh
just
Dapper.
agent v agent here. The mirror kills coming through.
Sick.
Adam finally going to make sure
Sick,
he
bro.
has the odds in his favor. But they're
Oh,
all
sick
blinded.
dead.
Adam with a 3K, and against all
Zom
odds
dead.
here, guys. Orange Borange find the first round win, and that is absolutely huge here for this squad. Wow, what a way to kick things off. Sentinels on the back foot. Borange off to a good start. Now that pistol round still could go either way. A conservative purchase as a whole here. Nobody going to be forcing up on the Sentinel side. Split across the map once again is Borange. Just making sure no aggression comes through. We have seen incredible aggression from the Sentinels roster just across the board as a whole. This time around, they're going to be playing it safe. Bank's going to spray down. We see a nice little push-up coming through. Crazy Good going to be the first one leading the charge here. A completely given up here, so Sentinels looking to play retake as a whole. The cam is out. They buy out a little bit of the utility that they get the cam on site, and they still see nobody coming through. So Borange, it's really, it feels like it's catching Sentinels on the back foot here, not necessarily expecting to play as slow as they are. And I mean, hindsight's 2020, ladies and gentlemen, but you take a look at that map, and there is just absolutely nothing going on here for Sentinels on this A site, completely playing retake, and we already saw how this panned out. As Crazy Good is going to smoke off that transition from connector. All 4 members will be flanking on through or headed up towards heaven. That connector area, Sick on the flank. Does need to be careful of that trap wire, and looks like he's going to be getting a little bit of backup from Dapper as well. But on this site, we will go. Things are coming out. That dart going to get taken down. Zom's going to look for a paranoia. Not going to find too much. 2 underneath heaven. They have to be careful. Crazy Good's going to find the first kill onto Zom. Spake's going to find another onto Sinatra. And again, it's looking really good here on attack. Almost a flawless round. I don't want to jinx it here, but it's looking incredibly good for Borange. And the only thing you can do here is play for the exits. Crazy Good gets one. Crazy Good not going to find the other. Fakes is going to trade it out. Sick will fall, and it's a second round now. I said today might be a day of upsets, ladies and gentlemen. We can't get too far ahead of ourselves. We cannot get too far ahead of ourselves. The pistol round went the way of Borange. And as to be expected, that second round with no buy coming through, no force. It was complete classics across the board. And so we don't want to discount the 2-0. But now with this first buy round coming through, the arsenal going to be in favor of Sentinels as they have a full arsenal of Phantoms. To the half buys here.
Menang nih harusnya
Guns that they
Sentinels.
just hung on to from
Udah
that
saving
second
soalnya
round wins
tadi di
again.
ronde
Crazy
kedua.
Good. He's going to be moving his way up. Ooh, right into a Molotov though. Sick, he sniffs it out and takes him down. Crazy Good looking crazy bad with that
Very
play.
nice.
Unfortunately, not going to get too much for his team. Usually finding that opening frag, just not able to get it done yet. And on the flank is Dapper, but he may just be spotted out here in heaven. Again, it is the weapon advantage to Sentinels.
Right.
This is their round to
Kanan
lose.
lu.
As the smokes come out,
Ada apa
that
nih?
spike's
Ketemu
still
lu.
hanging out over towards
Aduh.
A-long.
Ketemu.
Both teams gonna fire their
Aduh.
smoke.
Aduh,
Dapper
aduh.
gonna give himself up. He tries to escape, and Blur is gonna
Kenapa
spray
tuh,
him
Dapper?
down. He will take an easy swap from the Stinger over to that Phantom, and again, Sentinels finding themselves on the back foot here.
Dapat satu tuh
It
dia
is
Phantom.
even in manpower. That spike is still down towards C-long, and Sick is trying to snip
Wait
out.
sick,
No
wait sick.
utility
You're-
to his name. That Molotov was used. He's gonna
Nice,
find the
very
second.
nice.
It's a 3K for Sick in this round, and finally Sentinels start to come alive.
Very
They
nice.
start to find some kills. We saw it in the
Sick,
second
very
round.
nice.
It was a near flawless. Now Sick is going to be flashed. He is going to be
Aduh.
sprayed down and taken down. Blur finding his second of the round with that Phantom that he picked up after that kill onto Dapper. Now Sinatra, nobody playing too aggressive. This is exactly what you love to see if you
menang
are
nih.
on the back foot. Not a whole lot of
Masang
time.
empat, dia
That
masang
spike
bom.
is going to be stuck in the spawn, and although it seemed like Borange was getting it done, not able to read the room, running out of
Buset,
time with that spike
nggak
going
ketemu
down
tuh,
C-long. It's
Sinatra.
going to be a round win over to the Sentinels, but Borange, they didn't look too bad in that one.
Nice game.
Didn't look too bad in that one. Now it looks like a full A stack here, and this has kind of been the default.
Sinatra
Make a lot
scanning
of noise over towards A as we take a look at the economy. Quite a bit better this time around, and although a lost round, that's
Siapa ulti?
A-okay as the
Oh, Six
killer's going
ulti.
to come through. Six going to find
Wow,
one with the run it back.
dapat
He will
satu.
be sprayed down, but he's
Jeff
going to be
dead.
sent right back to safety, and he
Dapper
gets a
tuh.
bit of
Kill tuh, Dapper,
information.
kiri,
He
kiri.
knows that one is playing out towards A-long.
Nice,
Dapper
Dapper.
gonna find one through the smoke. Nope, that's going to be the enemy on A-long, and now he's going to find everybody here with that neural theft being used. And I mean, as quickly as Borange had control,
Tiga
they
versus
start to
lima.
lose it. It starts slipping
Three
away, and
versus
we
five.
saw it in the first two rounds. It was Sentinels. They were playing slow. They were trying to get a read on this team. And the slow play style, it just wasn't suiting them. So they say, hey, let's just take this into our own hands. Let's play aggressive. Let's get it done like we always do. They push up. They find a couple of kills towards A short.
Oh,
On the
Zazam.
back, Shazam will go. It's going to be a couple of spray downs for himself.
Your left,
and
Zazam.
It's all up to Adam and his lonesome in a 1v5. He gets spotted
Very
by
nice,
the cam. What a
baby.
cam by Dapper there, and it's a flawless round brought to you by the Sentinels. Who said, all right, guys, we're warm. Let's stop playing around. We lost that pistol round. Second round, that's A-okay. And you could see how comfortable they were with losing that second round because there was no utility purchase, because there was no ghosts, no sheriffs, just sitting on classics, letting them say, hey, let's go ahead and toss this one away. We'll get right back to that drawing board. And although another round loss, everybody died, the economy's not too bad. It's only Crazy Good who isn't sitting on a Crazy Good economy, but he's got that Blade Storm. So he's able to pop that ultimate. He still has full shields as well. And if you guys have been living under a rock, Jet's ultimate has since been nerfed. That right click not going to be as powerful. That's crazy good. Gonna lead the charge. It's gonna be Shazam up top. He's gonna take him down with the spray down. The knives are not enough, but now the Hunter's Fury through, getting some damage down onto two. Not gonna find the kill, but Faith is gonna help his teammate out as they storm onto A. Sinatra kills Adam. Getting it done. Tossing out the shock darts. Trying to get some more on the back end. He finds quite a bit of damage. And as that drone goes down, it's a 2v4 here. Dapper picks one up onto Blur, and it is an uphill battle. Go! He continues to pop off. What? Flanks around. Okay, nice pops off for just a moment, but immediately silenced. As a third round will go the way of the Sentinels.
3-2, bro.
Again, now everybody's starting to come online. Zoms, Sinatra picking up 2 in that round. Zoms a little quiet down there at the bottom. But that's all right. He's got that utility. He's been playing over towards that C side, so he hasn't been shown a whole lot of love. And this is exactly why this team is the first place team. They lose a few rounds, looks a little shaky. They bring it right back, and they've looked stronger than ever. I mean,
Sinatra, you shot in again.
I can imagine, or it's very possible that we see the next 10 rounds go the way of the Sentinels.
Wow, bro.
We'll see if Orange can punish the aggression. As that spray is gonna come through.
Dead! Wow! You're dead, bro, Rena.
Over towards A, peeking up from short. He is gonna get pushed out here. Okay, Thumer trying to spot it out, but he knows there is an operator. You are staring down the barrel of yet another death as Adam finds a kill on Sinatra, who's trying to push through mid onto the flank. It's another 2v4 situation. Again, in favor of the Sentinels. And there's just really no way out here. The spike is in the hands of Adam, and they can look to make a play if they can just get some breathing room. He baits out a shot. What the fuck is that? Uncharacteristically, gonna miss that shot. He'll look to head on back, reassociate himself with this site, and play a different angle. 40 seconds on the clock. There is a lot of time. Okay, Thumer maybe spots him out. Sick gonna get caught with his pants down. Now the neural theft is gonna spot everybody over towards A, and they can look to make a quick rotate. You do have to assume, though, the position of those bodies were leaving this A site. Zam still holding it down over towards A, making sure nobody's gonna push up onto long. Zom's gonna find the kill on Adam. That's the spike going down. Thumer and Adam on different pages as to where they wanted to go.
10 seconds left.
Now, footsteps, but this is a very tall task.
Beware, Shazam. You're dead.
By any means, but he has to do some damage to the economy.
Nice,
spot Dapper up on logs. He's gonna be taken down.
Go. Get operator.
Picked up.
Nice. So many iklan.
The Sentinels can make sure that operator does get the hand-me-down value, and now at this point we're finally starting to see the dent being made in Orange's economy. They can look to force a little here, but it's not going to be a fantastic buy across the board. 2 ultimates to 2 ultimates, and although that Reyna ultimate is nice to have, the Empress marching around this map doesn't really put you in a great spot when you're just sitting on pistols. So
I'm the hunter.
Trying to get what he can with the Hunter's Fury. First shot gonna go wide.
Get
nice
or not.
Dodge there by
Get
Crazy
one.
Good as he jumps up, but from downtown he finds a bit of damage onto Adam. And lack of information is still information for this squad. Knowing which areas may be cleared out. Not finding any kills as they were stacking up there. Sinatra now rotates over towards B. Shazam still hanging out on this A site.
Wow,
B. It'll quickly be taken down, and it's a slow start, but I would imagine a very quick finish to this round, as it is just pistols across the board for Orange. They're looking to take C. And at the very least, I think they want to try and get some damage or some eco with that spike being planted, but Sinatra on the flank. He's going to find Sinatra in the corner. What is going on? Sinatra will gladly take that here. The 2K to come through to close out the round. And as I said, as quickly as that round had started, I guess as slow as that round had started, it had a very violent finish. The high fives on the wall for the Sentinels crew. Now Shazam has the ultimate available, and I'm not 100% sure unless we see a 1v1 situation. maybe Shazam he wants to make the highlight reel play here, but I can't imagine we see that Blade Storm anytime soon, and it's all about what we're going to see from this Orange-born squad now that they are on the back foot. It's been 5 rounds in a row, and Shazam's going to find another, and Crazy Good can't even peek in time to trade, and on this peak, he might just go down as well. It's going to be Shazam finding 2 kills, retreating back over to A site, and another round looking to go the way of Sentinels, where Orange-borns just do not have an answer.
I have this bike.
Wow.
Blur with Spike in hand, making a decent read, trying to creep up towards B, but that cam is still available. I believe he did hear that one popping up. Gonna try and make his way over to this C side, and unfortunately, 6 on the flank. And there's no way out now. You're a little trapped here. If you are that Omen, unfortunately, Blur did find a kill. I think Fakes is in a he was in a bad spot, but Zoms is gonna make sure.
Go.
That Orange-borns might find another win. 6-2 on the flank is going to find the last kill, and I'm not too sure which side Zoms is playing for here. Falling it down like that. That Omen and the Cubby buying so much space for his squad. Didn't matter at the end of the day, unfortunately, for Orange-borns, which it feels like a whole lot to say. I got a tongue twister like I'm warming up here. Orange every single time. Door hinge. Now, things have completely switched up. We've seen 6 rounds in a row. It was another buy round coming through that was quickly muted by the Sentinels. And we're seeing a light buy, whereas if you lose this round, sure, you're going to be in an okay spot as far as the economy goes, but they have to try and figure something out here. Orange-borns being on the back foot is an understatement, as they just completely been read out. Okay, Thumer going to find one onto Sick. That's a big kill, but unfortunately not in a position where they can look to make a play on top. Crazy Good is on site, and he is going to be revealed. The spray will come through, so not just going to find the kill. He does what he does best. Has that Odin in hand. Now he will retreat.
Get Odin, motherfucker.
Sentinels will play for the retake.
Yes, scanning, bro.
Recon Bolt going to go through, trying to wall bang. Not going to find too much just yet. Jump on board here with Blur, playing towards long. That spike is planted there as well. Unfortunately, Adam in a pretty bad spot. Okay, Thumer gets some damage down, but it doesn't matter. The kill feed can be flooded with blue for just a moment, and Thumer has a round for himself. It's all up to Adam, but Shazam from up top will find the kill. It's another operator massacre on this C site. As Sentinels get themselves yet another round here on Haven as we creep closer and closer to this half. Like we had said earlier, unfortunately, those first 2 rounds, they went great. You'll love to see it from this up-and-coming Orange-born squad, but just no answer once Sentinels had regained control.
What the fuck is that?
Make sure you guys are staying active in that chat. Exclamation point streams to catch all of the streams that are taking place today for the qualifiers across the board. Not across the board. Across the board.
Whoa.
That's Crazy Good this time around. Is going to be that benefactor of an operator himself. Full armor on the Jet. No ultimate available. Hunter's Fury is going to come flying on through. Adam's going to find one onto Sinatra. And Crazy Good picks up Sick again. The aggression finally being punished. And this is what Orange-born needed to do. These guys needed to find a way to deal with the overwhelming aggression from Sentinels. Now they're up 2 members, but 3 ultimates are available. Okay, Thumer down towards long as Blur gonna try and do what he can. It's Adam to find another kill, and it's Fakes to get one more. And now it's all up to Shazam. In a 1v5, he does have his ultimate, and I said,
1 versus 5.
If he's gonna use his ultimate, it's gonna be in this pop-off situation in a 1v5. This would be the time to do it. Low health on 2, but instead it looks like Shazam just gonna be hanging on to this operator, looking for some exit frags. A whole lot of time still left on this spike.
Go Shazam. Kill 2 aja udah banyak sih.
Why not just go for it? He's gonna find one, picks up a Phantom, finds a second with the Phantom, a third on the low health member, 2 members remaining.
Nice.
But it's crazy
Very
good
nice,
to make sure that reel does not show up on YouTube for Shazam. He was looking to get it done, and you love the mentality of just sending it from this Sentinels squad, but it is punished finally. Orange back on the board. Unfortunately, I don't necessarily think that this means they have all the answers. And as we take a look across the board, Sinatra, again, looking to do something a little funky with the Hunter's Fury. He's going to try and find some more information. Shooting on over towards a garden. First shot gonna miss. Second one is gonna tag one, and he's on the drone. He just might find the kill. He's gonna do that, but Crazy Good was busy getting headshots with the operator towards mid. It is still the numbers advantage in favor of Sentinels, but as I say that, the odds have been evened. This time, it's not aggression. It's just fakes with a downtown kill. Down C Long here with the Phantom in his hands. We're just waiting for this flank to come through. Nothing popping up there. They don't have any trap wires on this side of the map. It is going to be watched by Crazy Good. Not going to spot out too much. That's fakes. Tries to take down the shields from the door. Will be wall bangable at this point. But in the 3v3, it's looking pretty good. Again, this slower pace has been working for Borange. And this is, you saw it in round 1. They find an immediate kill onto Shazam over towards A, and they don't just start barreling in. They continue to stay calm and play it out the way that they need to. And there's actually no clue where these guys are at. Sinatra maybe has an idea, but they're calling out towards C. We see Shazam on the flank. Now Sinatra will head up top and...
Wow. So many. Banyak kali kan.
Get a bit of information. Shots to come through too. They're all stacked up on top of that spike. Another one to follow, and it's gonna be the Blade Storm coming through. Crazy Good with that operator peeking over towards that connector area. He hears those footsteps. The blaze goes up as well. It's the paranoia, but it's gonna be matched to Sinatra and Thurman. With the ultimate itself. Here's the highlight reel. Another 3K for him. As he finds the last few kills of the round. And what was looking so promising for Borange just ends in an inevitable Sentinels victory, moving them closer to the half. 8-3 the scoreline. On attack, you're wanting to put up a little bit more, and even sometimes some of these teams can pull off a better half on attack. It's a very tall task. You're cashing checks, or you're writing checks that you just cannot cash if you are this Borange squad. It is terrifying. David and a Goliath story here, and we know how that one played out. Unfortunately, it does not look like this one will be playing out the same way. The Giant seeming to stay ahead as Shazam going to play aggressive. He's going to find okay, Doom's going to shoot between the legs, the 5-hole. If this was hockey, that'd be a goal, but unfortunately for Sentinels, it is not. It's going to be a kill over towards A, and Doomer finds another.
Nice,
Sinatra able to spray through the smoke, spots out Crazy Good. That's a good kill to pick up for this team. That Jet usually being the entry frag, but it's 30 HP. Welcome to the Sageless meta. As Sinatra is pushing up. Smokes go out over towards A, but it's going to be a fake. Doomer, Adam, and Blur are headed over to the C site. That Spike a bit behind. Now the Empress going to be popped, and we'll see what Blur can get done with this ultimate. It is a man advantage for Borange. It is also an ultimate available. Should Zoms choose to use it. Sinatra with 30 HP. Right now just has to be the bait. That Recon Bolt gonna go out. It is gonna be shot down. So information that 2 are over there should be available. Six just gonna go right onto the side here. He sprays one down long, tries to get the spray down, but it's too random. 2 kills will come through. Low HP, but the numbers advantage for the Sentinels. 2 playing towards long are in the smoke. 6 HP on Sick. It doesn't matter though. He gets sat down with the operator, and now Sinatra trying to do what he can. Fake's gonna find another kill, and that is a huge one to possibly win the round, and it's gonna be the clutch, and it's going to be an 8-4 half. Borange are able to get it done there at the end. Not necessarily stringing together a few in a row like they did at the beginning, but battling back and not standing down. Now we are switching sides. Borange gonna try their hand at defense. And this is where the aggression starts to pay off for Sentinels. On defense, you don't want to do a whole lot, especially giving up sites like they did to lose rounds like they did. But now on attack, Haven is their oyster. We see them setting up over towards mid-C long area. So take a look at that economy, take a look at the buys. It's ghosts across the board for Borange. Sinatra back with the Sentinel. Dapper gonna be on the flank. Smokes will come out. Traded back and forth. We follow that spike moving on up towards the mid doors here. Tick knows one. Shooting through that smoke. Here's that reload coming through. Means it's free to get onto the site. Sinatra gonna be the first for his team. That spike has since joined. And Dapper is on the flank. Now the spray coming through. And I mean, that is the opener of the pistol round. But this is the hunter of gunmen. Dapper gonna find a few kills for himself, and the odds now not looking too great as Blur finds one to trade back. He's gonna toss out the Lear for the flash. Paranoia comes through, and Adam gonna get one through the smoke. That is a huge kill while blind, as we see him now leading the charge. It's a 3v2. Okay, Doomer pops up in blue, and there's just so much of it. It's another round win, this time on defense, and it's another pistol round going the way of Borange.
8-5, so
untuk semua yang berhasil.
What an exciting round for the 128th ranked team here for the Nerd Street First Strike Valorant qualifiers, putting up one hell of a fight here against the Sentinels. These guys getting it done. Now again, we don't want to discount what Sentinels have done in this game thus far, and we don't want to get our hopes up over this Borange squad, but it's definitely looking good for now as Sentinels look to push up 3 members towards this B site. He will be conceded for now, but Adam gonna spray through the smoke over towards that A link. Now that spike is gonna be on site, looking to get planted. Sinatra trying to do what he can through the smoke, but he's gonna fall. Adam with another kill, and the pistols are just not proving to be enough here. Fakes pushing through the back of the site. It's Adam with the 3K, and it's only Shazam here to try and save his team's hope. It's not gonna happen. It's gonna be a 6th round picked up by the defenders here, and Adam, have yourself a round there. 3K coming through, a shock dart kill to top it off. But now this, ladies and gentlemen, this is where boys become men. This is where we find out who's online for this squad, as you force up in that 2nd round after winning the 1st, and you're stuck on this light buy. You can buy into the 4th, win or lose. But it's definitely going to be the Arsenal advantage. The rounds that we've seen that look like this when it comes to the Gunzo have gone the way of Borange. Blur is a madman when it comes to using that stinger. Now 3 gonna get spotted out as the drone gets taken down. It's looking like an A push for now, but that spike's still hanging out over towards the spawn. So no real commitment. And Shazam looks to push up short again. It's the Arsenal advantage. Sick and Sinatra now going to trade out his drone. Pushing through this cage, trying to find any wires that may be there. It's Shazam going to be pushing up through short. Sick going to find one for himself as well. Now the site going to be taken. We'll see what Shazam and Sick can do. They've got a crossfire. The rotate's finally coming through, but it's a little late here. It's a 3v5, and Blur is on low HP. He needs to find himself a kill in order to pick up that Devour for the heal. We're going to find one pushing through. Jake's doing what he can. Fortunately went down. Now Crazy Good. They just got to play for the exit frags. And Crazy Good, he might find himself a few on the way out. And by a few, I mean a few members,
Stinger.
not necessarily a few kills.
Stinger. Double stinger.
You do see him hanging out here over towards window. Oh, and the slow peek's coming through. He's going to find himself 4. This is not where you want to be as he gets sprayed down through the wall. Blur does manage to stay alive. He's only able to hang on to a Spectre, as that was technically a flawless round for the Sentinels. And again, this is where they become dangerous. It was the pistol round. That second round, you can just assume it is going to go the way of whoever won that pistol round. But now Sentinels coming online with the full buys. This is going to be the first time we get to see Crazy Good with an operator in his hands. And he's going to be holding it down towards this C-long sight. He might be able to pick one up onto Zombs should this Omen get a little feisty. Smokes are going down. Again, it's a slow start. That spike just hanging out. The default coming through, leaning over towards A. We saw how potent this was with Shazam pushing up through short. This time around, they've made the adjustments. They don't want to play too aggressive on this A site.
I got the spike.
Spike now picked up. No decisions made just yet. Not a whole lot of information. We see some pings, but still could be anything as they creep up again towards B. Sick going to be leading the charge. Blur may be the first one he runs into, but they are smoked off. Both links going to be smoked. Sick is going to get that spike down. Hunter Fury comes through. It's going to stop the plant for now, but not going to get too much on the back end as they're still waiting for that spike before that retake comes through.
Wow.
Doomer, one to watch for this Orange team. Looking for the one-way smokes, but not going to find too much. As Shazam will go up on the box. Sick can go ahead and push out. He has the flashes, has some healing for himself, but not going to find too much. Blur going to pick up the first kill. That's a huge one to have onto Shazam to open things up. As that retake now looking to go their way. Another kill from Fakes will come through. He's going to get sat down. No Zom's going to find some Omen on Omen action. As the site has been completely taken. They're all pushed out here, but it's planted for them. Sinatra and Sick just spraying them down, and Sick is getting up in your face. That spike doesn't even get halfway, and in a 1v2, Blur will not have enough to get it done. Another round win, and it was looking promising there for a moment for Borange, but Sentinels, this is why they are the #1 team ranked here.
#1
across
team
the board.
in North America. Sentinels
nice defense. The post plant was there, and exactly how you want your solo queue games to go. I planted for the window. Everybody just get out and go play towards the window. We'll spray him down if we need to. And worst case scenario, we'll send Sick. We'll send our Phoenix player to just get right up in the face, crouch walk through. Now, this is a bad spot to be if you are Borange. The Arsenal, it's not really there for you. As the flashes go out, Sinatra and Sick, unfortunately, not going to find too much there. But this should be a fairly simple round win for the Sentinels. Again, we cannot count out these eco rounds coming through. We cannot count out Blur as that run it back is going to be popped. Sick pushes on the site. Doesn't get too much information, but it doesn't matter. Across the map, Dapper does so much for this team. He's going to go ahead and pop that neural theft as well, and it's only 2 remaining. They've completely split the odds as Fakes goes down and over towards his site. Sinatra's going to find Crazy Good. And it was an eco round, so we expected it to go that way, but just as quickly as it started, it was over for Borange. Now you're staring down the face of match point. If anybody's ever heard me cast, they've heard me say that this is now the time to come online if you were ever going to do so. You're not looking at losing the game after losing a round. You're just looking at going to match point. So you're able to breathe a little bit in these spicy moments. You're not staring at defeat, and you still have a chance to play for the win. But again, it's going to be Sinatra, Sick, Shazam pushing up towards this A site. No setup. Absolutely zero setup from the Cypher from Borange. Okay, Thumer's going to have to play on A all by his lonesome. We take a look. He is top fragging for his squad. 13 and 13.
What the fuck with Adam? No buy something.
Now it's a very slow push as Sick is creeping up. The drone gets taken down. Throomer spots one out, but it's Shazam with the gunfight. Will come out on top. The gun skills prove to be too much. Now Adam in the smoke is able to grab himself a weapon, but are they able to do anything else here? This is a really rough spot to be in. Like I said, this is a round to win for this team, and I don't know if this is going to be a round win. 4 members corralled over towards this defender spawn. Paranoia and Smoke's gonna be queued up here. Blur pops that Empress. There's a Paranoia going across the site, but they might not peek Sick here. They have to be careful. Nobody's even looking towards this corner, and he's just gonna get the straight out from behind. He finds one, he finds two, but Fakes will finally sit him down. But just like that, Shazam and Sinatra.
Max point, bro. 12-6.
The S's, the Z's, it does not matter. The D's, can't forget about Dapper there. Everybody doing their part, but what a huge round by Sick. Now they creep closer to match point, and unfortunately, Borange stacked up like that. They were looking at a whole lot of utility towards the end of that round. You have to buy some time, right? But when you're defending and that spike is planted, the clock is no longer on your side. They don't peek their angles, and Sick finds the kill. So that flash will come out. He's going to spot one, but the flash didn't land, and Sick actually gets taken down here. This is a good opening to show signs of life and try and stay in. As the fake teleport comes through from Fakes. Very fitting for his name. That Bladestorm going to be popped, and unfortunately, now he's going to be spotted out. He's able to use that Shrouded Step to try and dodge out, but Sinatra just has his number, and Zombs onto the site. We'll find that first kill to open up C. Okay, Thumer. 70 HP for the Cypher. Blur no longer sitting on that Empress ultimate. Does have full utility, but staring down the barrel of match point. Dapper on the flank, making sure nobody comes through mid. Should have that flank up through the garage as well. Blur is doing his due diligence to try and peek his corners this time around, but it might just be too late. As Shazam finds one, it's all starting to fall apart. It's a 3 through the smoke. It's Zombs to close it out, and it's Sentinels to pick up the first win of the day here against Borange. Again, we cannot discount the effort that these guys.
Zazam MVP kayaknya nih. 328. Nice. Very nice.
Put in. This was their map pick, unfortunately falling a little flat on that one as we take a look at the at the scoreboards, not the man. Take a look at the scoreboards. Shazam showing up, doing what he does best on the duelist, and everybody on the way down. Crazy Good had such a good start to the game, but unfortunately just did not go his way as things went on. But names to note, Blur and OK Thumer here in this matchup. To come out and put up a showing like that, as you see that econ rating, it's not the best in the world, that KDA. It's not bad. It's pretty good. They're up there. They're not down at the bottom, and they're playing the #1 ranked team. So a solid pickup from the Sentinels, a solid win at that. Now with that, we do have Ascent coming up next. We'll see how that one pans out.
Karakter baru nih, Sky.